Richard one of the first couples to go down the aisle since lockdown began back in March.
Well, despite being forced to reduce their guest list by 75%, the couple were determined to walk down the aisle on Saturday. And Sarah and Richard join us now from Staffordshire. So, well, good morning to you guys. Congratulations on getting married. What was it like? It looked a bit weird.
That's because we just danced down the aisle to Happy Days. But no, it's fantastic. It was really, really good. We loved every second of it. We had music, no singing. So we had songs of the Sister Act during the signing of the register. That was us dancing out to Happy Days as I've married Richard Cunningham. Just needed the fonds. So yeah, it was really good fun. We had all our flowers. We had obviously less guests, but we had all our close friends and family. As you can see, they were all
how many guests, Sarah, had you originally planned for? And under the rules, how many were you allowed?
So we had 100 to the day, and we were going to have 150 in total. So yeah, it was quite a cut. So we went down to 25. So you're allowed 30 altogether in the church. But we had videographer, photographer, vicar, and then.
How did you decide which friends to chop?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. It was a bit, well, mainly it was the wedding party. So it was wedding party, and then literally just a couple of other friends. That was it. So yeah, so the rehearsal pretty much was almost everybody who was attending the wedding anyway.
And who walked you down the aisle? Was your dad there, or I mean, how did it work? What happens?
Yeah, so my dad could walk me down the aisle because he's in my bubble, so that was no problem. Obviously, the size of my dress was automatically socially distancing, so obviously I was thinking ahead there.
And Richard, one of the things that confused people was that you were supposed to wash your hands once you were going to put the wedding ring on. I mean, the idea that the bride and groom aren't going to be more intimate than holding hands during the ceremony was a little bit odd, but did you have to wash hands once you'd received the wedding ring and placed it on your bride's hand?
We actually used hand sanitizer.
That's romantic.
We had a pump bottle next to us, so we used that before we did actually exchange rings.
I mean, that's so weird, isn't it? Having to use hand sanitizer with your own bride.
We couldn't actually get the ring on, so when we'd been to the shop to collect them on the Thursday, we'd actually use hand sanitizer actually to get the ring on. So it was actually very useful.
Did you get to kiss the bride or not, Richard?
Yes.
Through a mask or without masks?
Without.
Oh, that's
Did you immediately have to then kiss some sanitizer?
Thankfully not. No, that wouldn't have tasted very nice, I don't think.
Where are you going on honeymoon? Are you planning on a honeymoon or?
Unfortunately, that was cancelled. We planned to go into end of September. We were going to go to San Francisco, then fly into Hawaii, get on a cruise for 2 weeks around Hawaii, down to French Polynesia, and then a few days in Bora Bora and fly home. But that was cancelled a few weeks ago.
And that presumably because you can't go into the United States, right?
It was the cruise that got cancelled, wasn't it? That was the main reason why it got cancelled.
So what's been plan B for the honeymoon?
Something else.
What's plan B?
Nothing. No.
Plan A sounds fantastic, but is it down the local pub in Staffordshire or what is it?
Yeah, that's where we went in the evening. So we went down and it was nice because we had our local friends come down to our local pub. And we spent the evening there, and that's where we had our first dance in the beer garden.
Yeah,
so I mean, despite it all, though, I mean, Sarah, for everyone who has been delaying their wedding or isn't sure what to do, did you in the end feel that actually it was pretty good and people should go ahead? Or
it was absolutely fantastic. Well, he went and played golf in the morning, so
yeah, I got a cheeky 9 holes in.
Yeah, quite right. Surprised it wasn't 18.
Oh, no, I didn't have time for that, no. But I did manage to get 9 in, and I saw your excellent shot out of the bushes this morning.
Thank you, Richard. Yes, it was one of the greats. But now you mentioned it, we'll play it in a minute.
Yeah, no, we'll play it in a minute. Can we not detract from the lovely couple's wedding? Sarah, you'd spent 2 years planning it. It probably wasn't exactly what you had in mind, but I know that you said that many guests said it was one of the most relaxed weddings that they'd been to.
It was so relaxed. I think there's not the intimidation because it's it was close number of friends. I knew everybody so well. So it was really, really good fun. There I am stabbing the cake. That was quite funny. I was quite nervous. The cake knife seemed very long. But yeah, no, it was really relaxed because there were so few people. It just felt like you were in the lounge, and we know the vicar really, really well, and he's been really supportive. I think that really helps. We've been going to the church for the last 2 years as well. So yeah, it was just all really good, and the flowers were fabulous. The cake was great. As I say, we had the music. We didn't have the bells, and I do love bell ringing, but yeah, that was one thing. But we just had a fantastic.
Well, it sounded like you adapted very positively to the circumstances.
Yeah.
And,
we just had a good fun and just took our time, so it was lovely.
And the weather held out, so I was late because I always am. So, but luckily I missed the rain.
That's the bride's prerogative, apparently.
Well, you weren't keeping that many people waiting. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh.
Guys, listen. Congratulations. You seem very happy after it all, and I think we've got to crack on. We can't just delay everything, can we, ad infinitum? So well done on going ahead, and well done on getting married.